Dr. Pamela Ralston. I get to serve as the president of Los Medanos College. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you to our 51st commencement ceremony. Bienvenidos a Los Medanos College. Me da mucho gusto compartir y celebrar este día con ustedes. Felicidades, graduados. Please be seated. Thanks for waiting for me for just a moment. I'd like to introduce Anthony Arias, Airman First Class, who's joining us today. Anthony is a graduate of LMC with both a Certificate of Achievement in Business and Small Business Operations and Associate of Science in Business, Small Business Operations. He's a veteran of the United States Air Force, having served our country from 2006 to 2010 in multiple campaigns, including Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Iraqi Freedom, and the Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon. I'd like to ask that you please join me in standing, if you're able, for the presentation of colors by my uncle's Delta Veterans Group and the Veterans of the Year Color Guard.
Colors. Color guard about.
Every voice and sing.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song, full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song.
Dr. Akila Smith, Vice President of Instruction. Dr. Akila Smith, Vice President of Instruction. Ms. Beth Ann Stone, Classified Senate President. And Mr. Armand Gonzalez, LMC Associated Student, the class of 2025. Congratulations. We've come together today to celebrate you and your achievements. Today marks the culmination of countless hours, years of your hard work. For the last 2 years or more, you have spent time with the successful students joining you tonight. You're joined as well by members of our exceptional faculty and classified professionals, our teachers and student support staff who have sought to engage you, who have said to you in countless ways that you are more than enough, that you can accomplish whatever you set out to do. Cesar Chavez taught that the end of knowledge should be service to others. Let's take a moment to honor the members of our college who embody that principle. Los Medanos, faculty and staff, please rise and be recognized. Graduates, please join me in thanking these individuals who, like activist philosopher Bell Hooks said, education is the practice of freedom. Please be seated. And as we pause our celebration for a moment of gratitude, graduates, let's honor the family and friends who have supported your progress all the way to today. Let them hear how much you appreciate them. Today is a day of celebration, triumph, and joy as we gather to commemorate your graduation from Los Medanos College. I'd like to share with all of you just how special the class of 2025 is. There are 1,358 of you graduating this year. You are earning 2,266 awards. 68 of those are non-credit certificates awarded to 32 students, 698 certificates of achievement, and over 1,368 associate degrees of arts and science. Our youngest graduate is 17 years old. And our eldest is 67. Congratulations. We know that each of you has walked a unique path to this moment. You have juggled responsibilities, balanced work and studies, and you've overcome personal obstacles. Today, in this little windy space, we honor your courage and your commitment to education, which has brought you to this momentous day. I'd like to share a few words about some of the accomplishments you've made. Please rise when I call your name to be recognized. At Los Medanos, we talk about the important status of being the first in your family to attend college. It isn't easy to step into the unknown without someone else's footsteps to follow. Like so many of you, Patricia Benales, a former Brianna Wolf is a first-generation student who made a mark as a Mesa mentor, EOPS scholar, and math lab tutor. She presented her research at the National Conference on Undergraduate Research and was named a Jack Kent Cook semifinalist. This summer, Brianna will intern at Purdue before transferring to UC Davis to continue her journey in biochemistry and molecular biology. Graduates, please stand tall if you are the first in your family to graduate from college. Stand up. Look at you. Okay, please be seated. Many of you in the class of 2025 have looked after family during your studies, like Pammy Harrington, who's a first-generation college student and former foster youth who found support through EOPNS, the CARE, and CalWorks program. A single mother of two, Pammy is graduating with a degree in Administration of Justice and plans to transfer to continue her studies. Maybe you're like Charity Cook, balancing it all. Biology major, Mesa tutor, Umoja scholar, conference traveler, and mom of three. With admission to San Francisco State and others, Charity is showing her students what STEM success looks like. And many of you are like Latasha Martin, returning to school after 12 years, majoring in sociology and African American studies. A single mom, EOPS participant, and Umoja scholar, Latasha is transferring to UC Davis this fall. You might be like Leslie Eli Pomali, a first-generation college student and single mother of 4. After returning to school following a 10-year absence, she thrived in EOP&S, CARE, and CalWORKs, completing her coursework and Please stand if you are raising children or looking after other members of your family. Please be seated. It's possible you were fortunate enough to attend. Alexis Ramirez, who's heading to San Jose State for her bachelor's degree in graphic communication, and Alyssa Ramirez, who will be completing her bachelor's in nursing at U. Were here with us. Please rise if you're graduating with somebody from your family today. Excellent. Please be seated. Many students in the class of 2025 have overcome great odds to be here. Maybe you had to recommit as a student, like Clara Kim, who transferred from C. Strength and determination. Or maybe you accomplished a previous educational goal and decided to come back with us to do something else, like Shannon Quigley, who began her journey as a DSPS student. Known for her calm leadership and high achievement, Shannon's been a treasured part of our campus community. Many of you immigrated to the U.S. and are now graduating from LMC, like David Ude, who arrived from Nigeria just 5 years ago. He learned English and ESL classes and soared as a MESA scholar while working over 40 hours a week, serving as an ambassador and a security guard, and then being promoted to shift supervisor at a local pharmacy. David earned both the Kennedy King and the Rossmore scholarships. Destined for neuroscience research, his next discoveries await. Please stand if you had to overcome one or more additional obstacles to get here today. I secretly These student ambassadors not only earn money to finance their educations, they also work in positions that will help them in their future careers. Students like Edgar Sanchez, who has served LMC students with a heart and energy as a student life worker in the LMC marketplace, a foundation ambassador, and LMCAS Commissioner of Publicity and Outreach. His tireless dedication to supporting students' basic needs has left a lasting impact. Or maybe you're like Guadalupe Gomez, a first-generation student, Puente Club president, recipient of the Kennedy King Scholarship, and she also earned the Cesar. You had at least one job while you pursued your education at LMC. Our clubs and student government help students step into our academic community, like Tanisha Manoharan, a first-generation college student graduating with a degree. Tanisha's drive and leadership will no doubt inspire future generations. And then we have students like Renee Bravo, an inspirational, non-traditional student in LMC. Renee found support with DSPS and EOPS during her studies, while also creating the foundation Souls Without a Voice. Author of 2 books, including My Scars Tell My Story and longtime UC. Please rise and be recognized if you were a member of a club, an organization, or student government, or if you started your own organization or business this year. Leaders, please be seated. I want to congratulate each and every one of you, the class of 2025, for your incredible achievements. Across the country, a generation of students has courageously raised their voice. To come. The Community College District.
All right. On behalf you have chosen has not been easy. We hope you will always remember the takeaway. With the right support, you are capable of successfully achieving and be an inspiration for others. Continue to seek the truth. Commit to lifelong learning. Believe in yourself. And provide the optimism and leadership our country needs for a future in which everyone can thrive. For now, celebrate and enjoy your graduation. You have earned it. And thank you to the parents who helped these wonderful students achieve. This is big. Okay. And este es tu día.
As athletes, I want to tell you about Tochi Oniado. Scholar athletes, I appreciate you.
Perspectives on this important educational milestone. Our first speaker is Noor Shanaida So. Shanaida has made a profound impact during her short time at LMC. A dedicated scholar and leader, she has contributed to the honors program, MESA, LMCAS, and multiple student clubs, while also working as a tutor in MESA and the Math Lab. She has represented LMC nationally at conferences such as NCORE, APHE, and ASACC, and has volunteered with organizations including Rotacare, Kaiser, and Compassion International. She is graduating with a Certificate of Achievement in Intersegmental General Education, an Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, Math, and Science, and an Associate in Transfer in Biology. This fall, she will transfer to continue
and survival. I come from Burma, a place where the sound of gunfire often rang louder than laughter, and where dreams were often buried beneath fear. My family and I fled everything we knew, not because we wanted to, but because we had to. I was raised in between borders and languages, carrying both invisible wounds and a quiet fire inside me. And that fire brought me here, to a new country with a new language, to Los Medanos. I may not know every person in this crowd, and I may not know the exact stories each of you carry. Tired, but I'm still going. We are resilient. Some of you are parents raising children while chasing your own dreams. Some have loss, heartbreak, or silence. And some of you, like me, left behind entire countries, entire lives to sit in these seats. And yet, we are here. Graduation is often seen as an ending, but I see it as a loud, defiant beginning. A beginning written by people who refuse to give up. We didn't just pass tests at LMC. We passed through trials, through pains, through moments that told us to quit. And still, we showed up, we kept going. At LMC, I gained more than just knowledge. I gained proof of my strength. I learned that resilience is not about having no fear or hardship. It's about showing up anyway, and it's about building something beautiful from the ruins. And so today, as we turn this tassel, we're not just graduated with degrees. We are graduated with stories, with scars that shined, and with a deeper knowledge of our worth. So to my fellow graduates, you are walking stories of courage, of possibility, of survival. Let us carry this resilience into every space we enter and remember that we were built to rise. We made it, and this is a miracle worth celebrating. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Shanaida. And now, community since fall 2022. She has participated in both the Umoja Scholarships Program, or Scholars Program, and the Black Student Union, serving as BSU president this year. While maintaining academic honors, Michaela has also held 2 on-campus jobs, balancing work, leadership, and academic success with focus and drive. She is graduating today with a Certificate of Achievement in CSU General Education and an Associate in Arts for Transfer in Business Administration. After graduation, she will transfer to Cal State Long Beach to pursue a bachelor's degree in business marketing with a goal of working in brand marketing. Please.
Graduating class of 2025. I would like to express how deeply proud I am of all of us, how honored I am to be standing up here celebrating with all of you today. I would like to start by bringing up the unique community college experience of telling someone that you're attending community college. Oftentimes they might say, good for you. You know, that really is the smart choice. Where do you plan to transfer? And there it is. Where do you plan to transfer? As if the time we spend here is merely just a step to a much larger, much more important destination. And while our goals don't end here, there is still something to be said about the misunderstanding a lot of people have, that a degree from community college means less than a degree from university. But make no mistakes, that is simply not the case. Graduating today is an accomplishment that was no easy feat. And call me biased, prepared to face this dragon that we call life. Los Medanos taught us what it means to adjust. It taught us that the classes we thought were going to be a breeze required a bit more effort. Looking at you, English 100. It taught us that we were, to our surprise, able to sit through a 4-hour bio class. And it taught us that maybe, just maybe, we did need to be on time to know what was going on. Yet, as much as we learn inside the classroom, It is truly what we learn from each other that matters. I made a friend. She changed her major and proved that it was okay for the perfect plans we had. Kids knew it was never too late to want better for yourself. I met a guy who took a gap year, and after coming back to school, became laser focused on his degree and helped me study before each exam, showing that everyone was on their own path. I met someone who, after attending university, knew the school he was attending wasn't for him, and decided to transfer. And lastly, I met a girl who was always terrified of public speaking, but came to Los Medanos and found her voice. Now, she's giving this speech to you all today. So, the next time someone makes you feel like it's just an associate's, remember, it is our midnight study sessions, all of our frustration and our tears that have paid off. It is the pride in our loved ones' hearts as they sit in the heat today to cheer us on. It is proof that we can and we will be great. So, if you take anything away from this speech, I hope that it's to celebrate all of your wins. And you deserve everything you want in this world. Thank you.
What incredible students. Let's have another round of applause for them, Shanaida and Michaela. Now, please welcome academic co-president Adriana Simone.
Our dedicated faculty and classified professionals work these pillars of support and play a crucial role in empowering our students and transforming our community. I am delighted to introduce the distinguished classified professionals and faculty members who have been selected to announce the names of LMC's journalism program and its award-winning student newspaper, The LMC Experience. To one of the leading student reporting publications in California. Julie Luca is the Biology Science Laboratory Coordinator and was honored with a Caring Campus Award this year for warmly welcoming students on campus. She holds degrees in nutritional sciences, and cell biology, and is a strong supporter of wellness through nutrition, fitness, and community care. Lawrence Pusalong from the Outreach and Welcome Services Department is an alumni of LMC and received his bachelor's degree in health science from California State East Bay. Lawrence is the co-chair from Caring Campus and received the LMC Classified Professional of the Year Award and the District Classified Professional of the Year Award this year for his exceptional dedication and service. LMC in 1986 and became Department Chair of World Languages in 1988. She also served as Brentwood Campus and Distance Education Coordinator and helped expand online education in the early 2000s. Retiring next semester, her greatest joys have been LMC's students, colleagues, and East County communities. To Cindy, Julie, Lawrence, and Lori, we extend our deepest gratitude for your invaluable contributions to our college, community, and most importantly, for the profound impact you have had on the lives of our students.
Thank you, Dr. Simone. I would like to introduce our Vice President of Instruction, Dr. Akila Smith.
Good afternoon. The degrees and certificates that we will be conferring today are the result of rigorous, high-quality instruction and the hard work and perseverance of exceptional students. Graduates, I hope that you are as proud of your accomplishments as the college is of you. Many of our students are graduating with honors today. These students have maintained a GPA of 3.5 or higher throughout all of their coursework. Students graduating with honors are noted in the program, and many are distinguished by wearing the honors tassel. You will also notice that many of our graduates are wearing stoles. These recognize graduates' involvement in campus programs and learning communities. They signify the many ways our graduates are connected to our LMC community. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the awarding of the degrees and certificates. Graduates, please rise. Members of the governing board and President Ralston, on the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby certify as Vice President of Instruction and the Chief Instructional Officer at Los Medanos College that the members of the class of 2025 have met all the requirements set forth by the Board of Governors of the California Community Colleges and the Contra Costa Community College District. I am pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Associate of Arts, the degree of Associate of Science, and certificates of achievement for the conferring of their awards.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. On behalf of Los Medanos College and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Contra Costa Community College District, I hereby confer upon you the degrees and certificates you have earned and all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities attendant thereto. Graduates, please be seated, and your ushers will guide you forward to receive your awards.
Armaya McLean.
Vanessa Hicks.
Tina Gordon.
Samuel Freedom Blazer.
Ruby McClure.
Amazing Anthony Arias.
Alyssa Schwanker.
Na Shanaida So.
Marlene Brasino.
Paulina Gutierrez.
Andrew Ball.
Kyla Matani Murillo.
Brianna Martinez.
Jacqueline Virgen Espinoza.
Dalton Jolivet. Marco Fierros.
Alexis Hicks.
Pilar.
Roman Smith. Juana Wallace.
Sylvia Mahmoud. Asher D. Alvarez.
Alexandra Harvey.
Amber Williams.
Tyler Goulart.
Roxana Espinoza.
Andrew Andrade.
Rigoberto Lemus.
Jeffrey McCoy.
Alexis
Mackenzie Burse.
Aaliyah Ramirez.
Lily Dunn.
Jeanette Lozano.
Emily Rendon.
Ali Fetanatnya.
Sierra Toronto.
Eric Alvarez.
Cindy Tang.
Noah Argueta Edwards.
Kelly Safong.
Jessica Ponce. Natalia De Paz.
Monique Blot Luha.
Marcine Saunders.
Johanny Vargas.
Kristen Jackson.
Isabella Green.
Kyra Puckett.
Bailey Payne.
Antonio Johnson.
Jillian Wood. Shannon Quigley.
Tashiana Brown.
Angela Karg. Roberto Gomez.
Jasmine Brown. Safia Badiru. Tochi Onyador.
Isabella Molnar. Larin.
Brianna Berrera.
Isa Suidos.
Angel Cortez.
Dana Laura Ramirez.
Isaac Munoz.
Yanira Clara Kim.
Taib Hosni.
Washington.
Sydney Fedrizi McGlasson.
Victoria Vanessa Lopez.
Jonna Kiana Simone Basped.
Isaiah Becker.
Lydia De Jesus.
Maria Patino.
Linnea Camarillo Guzmat.
Lalaine Maria Divor.
Robert Williams.
Patricia Bañales.
Isabel Johnson.
Warrington Arreguin.
Seth
Maddox.
Alicia Rodriguez.
Kamalani Mendoza.
Vivian Haragi.
Meliana Mendoza.
Leticia Black.
Bravo.
Audrey Litchi.
Savannah O'Neill.
Evelyn Cantero.
Savannah Agueto.
Laisha Ayala. Felicitaciones.
Melissa Gomez. Ellen Rios.
Jacob Serrano. Jacob Serrano.
Nola Griffin.
Edgar Sanchez Rodriguez.
Marcus Duong.
Michelle Nicole Fernandez.
Lucas Lazarchik.
Michelle Albert.
Madison Santos.
Leila Schweibe.
Sarah Ola.
Natalie Rodriguez.
Angelo Gutierrez.
Quatasia Williams.
Iris Murillo Munoz.
Cari Carranza.
Shreya Kumar.
Raquel Saucedo.
Atiana Mesui.
Analicia Castro.
Renzo Espiritu.
Miranda Hemingway.
Joshua Cedric Borgia.
Brooke Bello.
Kyle Maniti.
Gabriela Twig.
Ricky Montejo. Jordan
Carl-
Suisala.
Carly McHenry. Danielle Thomas.
Austin Duffy.
Angel Adriano.
Yvonne Gonzalez.
Daniel Campos.
Zoe Manise.
Alvin Chung.
Maxwell McLaughlin.
Ethan Luke Baliamiento.
Piper McLaughlin.
Carlos Galvez Vargas.
Tanisha Munahanyoran.
Mohammed Ahmad.
Sarah Caparald.
Tyler Brito.
Leslie Fisiahi.
Arjoan Bar.
Jesus Elias.
Raúl Estrada.
Zachary Patterson.
Ariana Cummings.
Dina Ann Rosa.
Jordan Johnson.
Emmanuel Madrigal.
Triana Atkinsville.
Raylan Robinson.
Steele Lewis.
Cody Cambra.
Tulika Walker.
Noah Springer.
Lucila Cervantes.
Simeon Curve.
Abdul Rauf Niazi.
Ana Garcia Fajardo.
Michaela Felix.
Sierra Williams.
Michelle Edith Bolaños Valdez.
Johanna Oaks.
Jennifer Solano. Valeria Casas.
Melanie Sandoval.
Esteban Ayala.
Josiah Mays.
Sherlina Sanchez.
Cunita Morris.
Laika Irene Gonzalez.
Jordan Pog.
Ashley Jimenez.
Sandra Eleanor Matson Seao. Sandra Eleanor Matson Seao.
Ivan Elizondo.
Cecilia Silva.
Erica Daisy Salgado.
Sabrina Rodriguez Rich.
El Pelayo.
Florence Williams.
Jimena Ortega.
Tania Carrasco.
Maria Fernandez.
Lisbeth Castillo.
Ryan Christian San Felipe.
Sonia Calles.
Alyssa May Buen.
Ivana Perriera.
Christian Thomason.
Francisca Alvarado Riviera.
Isaiah Fuentes.
Guadalupe Lomas Puentes.
William Guzman.
Lucia Riviera Rosales.
Anna Marie Jeremy.
Josefina Ikoy.
Brianna Rose. Robles.
Elizabeth Mora.
Negin.
Vincent Lissing.
Sandeep Tind.
Leda Torres.
Rebecca Keel.
Lajanea Wells.
Matthew Radliff.
Brigitte McDonald.
Patrick Cruz. Patrick Cruz. Caitlin Hernandez.
Ernesto Samano.
Floricela Santamaria.
Nayeli Gonzalez. Dolly Penagaling.
Priya Bangar.
Vanzel Mary Cabinta.
Veronica Meto de Villa.
Madison Matthias de Ocampo.
Sarah Maza Sevilla.
Carl Rafael Almazan.
Joanna Almaraz.
Angelina Valdez.
Scarlett Amasqua Rodriguez.
David Verdon.
Elisa Garcia. Eileen Rubio.
Nathalie Rodriguez Green.
Reyes.
Nesenia Nunez.
Carlos Vega.
Geraldine Silva.
Isabella Ramos.
Amarachi Ibe.
Maria Fernanda Agamonte.
Cameron Thompson.
Samantha Preston.
Gabriel Venegas. Gabriela Rodriguez.
Brianna Castro Zaragoza.
Maria Johanna Yu.
Alondra Castillo. Castillo.
Jonathan Lopez. Jonathan Lopez.
Hunt.
Catalina Johnston.
Denise Candelario Ruiz.
Prakriti Sharma.
Martrice Candler.
Anaga Mukando. Anaga Mukando.
Amina Amare. Amina Amare.
Herkini Wag.
Sorry. Love O'Quinn.
Nathaniel Hernandez.
Shania Holmes.
Aaron Watkins. Watkins.
Haurina Niazi.
Abdul Nassar Salah. Clara Chitsa. Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Armand Gonzalez.
Now, before we conclude our program, I have a few items of housekeeping I need to cover. First, I want to thank the numerous individuals involved in planning and making this event possible, especially the members of the graduation committee. Following the ceremony, we invite you to visit the photo booths located on the lawn just outside of the stadium, where you can take complimentary photos to keep as a memento of today. You can also purchase refreshments from various student clubs. Graduates, when the ceremony concludes, you will remain seated until after the faculty and staff have left the field. Your ushers will then guide you out of the stadium. And to all of you in attendance today, please be patient as you exit the parking lots, and please drive safely. I'll let you know that this is the largest graduating class in the history of Los Medanos College. In psychology, and Armand will transfer to Sacramento State University to study mechanical engineering. Please join me in welcoming Helena and Armand.
Good afternoon. In academia, we have a tradition known as turning of the tassel, when students move their tassels from the right to the left to symbolize their transition from candidate to graduate. Well, it's time for us to continue that tradition.
Graduates, please rise. Graduates, on the count of 3, to signify your change in status,
Thank you again for joining us today. Graduates, please be seated until you are led off the field. And everyone, please enjoy the fabulous sounds of Mariachi Monumental. Felicidades, graduados.
Guadalajara, 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 tienes el alma mexicana, hueles a limpia rosa temprana. Ave de clara, fresca del río, son mis palomas tu caserío. Guadalajara, Guadalajara, eres esa pura tierra mojada.